Hello everyone, welcome back to another 2v2 Warhammer battle. This is going to be Wood Elves, Vampire Counts versus Bretonnia and the Beastmen. For my army, it was requested to see Dryads. So we have 5 Dryads here with Durthu, 2 Treemen, and then 2 Treekin, also a Branch Wraith with just the heal spell. And then on the flank, I just have these 2 basic Deepwood Scouts. My ally brought 3 Graveguard, 2 Cryptors, Heinrich Himmler, Corpse Cart, and then 2 Blood Knights and 2 White Kings back here in the forest against Bretonnia, who has 2 Questing Knights, 2 Knights of the Realm, the other 2 are over there. King Lewin, Pegasus Knights, a main line of Men-at-Arms, the Damsel of Beasts, Grerelique, and a single Archer. The Beastman player has 2 Razorgore Herds, Malagor the Dark Omen, a Gore Bull, 2 Gore Herds, Minotaurs with Shields, Cygore, 3 Bestigores, and an Ungore Spearman Herd. I think that's it. I think I got everything. So as we were approaching the Bretonnian army, who's kind of just remaining still, I wanted to try and start to move this way because I wanted to get into the trees because we have these knights that are, there we go, they're about to come in here and I want to fight them inside the trees if at all possible. My Deepwood Scouts are just kind of going to go like way over here because I don't want them to be seen by any of those Pegasus Knights. But yeah, right now we're just trying to get into the forest as quickly as possible so we can try and blunt the damage of these knights as we approach the Bretonnian player. The abusive player is going to be coming around like this, trying to get into the Vampire Count player. And we finally do get into the forest, so we're going to try and hold them over here. And then we're going to get some of our Treemen to come over here as well, because I want to try and shut down their cav as much as possible, as the rest of our Dryads are going to be marching into the Men-at-Arms line. You can see the Damsel of Beasts actually summon a Manticore here. But all of our Treemen are going to come over here and try and take care of these knights, while King Lewin just kind of watches from above, for a little while anyway. Bring the Branch Wraith over here as well to buff them up with their melee attack. And also be close in case anyone needs healed. So you can see now they're running into their Knights of the Realm. I think they're actually trying to get to over here. But we do get a couple swipes of them as they pass by. Now we're going to send some of the Dryads over here to take care of the rest of the Men-at-Arms. You need to try and shut down these Peasant Bowmen with fire arrows. But the Quest Knights are coming back now. Meanwhile, the Vampire Count is now in battle against these Knights of the Realm, and they're going to be encountering some of the Gore Herds and all of the Minotaurs, all the Bestigore stuff. You see Devolve going down here from Malagor the Dark Omen. Some of my Dryads Treekin are mixed in here as well. Meanwhile, my main damaging force of all the Treemen, including Durthu, are just taking it to these Pegasus Knights. Now King Lewin's going to land, so we're going to go on King Lewin here in a moment. And we're also fighting those Quest Knights, or yeah, Quest Knights over here. My allies' Blood Knights are about to charge into the Cygore right here. These Blood Knights are going to be going around like that. Meanwhile, my Deepwood Scouts are actually, I moved them over here, and they're going to reveal themselves by shooting these Razorgore Herds, which was not planned. I thought they were far enough away. They were not. I didn't want them to be revealed right now because the enemy still had a lot of mobile forces outside, like here. You can, you know, kill my archers. Well, not saying that's going to happen. But anyway, over here, the enemy Cygore is going to die to these Blood Knights, but the Blood Knights are going to be then fighting against these Bestigores and Ungore Raiders. Meanwhile, over here, we have almost killed King Lewin, but he will come back. We've done a lot of damage to these Questing Knights and to the Pegasus Knights, who we're still dealing damage to. Meanwhile, over here, this force helped deal with the Men-at-Arms, but now the Bestigores, Gorebull, and Minotaurs with shields are going to be over here, and they are already destroying my allies' Graveguard, and I think they already got the Corpse Cards. Because the Corpse Card was lagging behind, and I think the Minotaur has already got, yeah, they already got that. So the Corpse Card's gone. Heinrich Himmler is over here getting killed by Damsel of Beast and just surrounded by a bunch of Knights. Trying to do some damage to those Questing Knights. Pegasus Knights maybe come back in, I'm not entirely sure. But you can see over here, these guys started firing, and so now the Razorgore is going to start charging us, and I'm like, well, shit. So we're going to split up here and try and make the best of the bad situation. As I'm finishing off the Bretonnian player over here, we have almost killed all of them except for, well, I guess these Knights over here. But Heinrich Himmler is almost dead. They do summon Krell. So Krell is up in the battle. Meanwhile, the Blood Knights, one group went over here, got caught by Bestigores and Gore Herds, and got massacred. And this one who managed to rout off the Cygore tried to force their way through these Bestigores and Ungores, like running this way again, or like right into them, and they also got massacred. So that's not good. Heinrich Himmler's almost dead. Krell's in the field, and the Graveguard and Cryptors are kind of getting picked apart by the Minotaurs and Gorebull. Trying to finish up these Bretonnians over here. Finish up those knights, and as I lead these Razorgors on a chase, but my Deepwood Scouts are they've been revealed, so enemy knows they're there. Here we go, more Quest Knights. Knights are coming in, so we're going to deal with them as well. I think this is a heal for me. Yeah, this is going to be an Earthblood from our branch race, so we're going to try and collapse it on these Knights and do a lot of damage to them. Heinrich Himmler is now dead. What remains of my allies, Blood Knights going after Malagor right now, including that White King. My allies' forces are not long for this world. You can see a Cygor here summoned probably by Malagor? Yeah, it'd have to be by Malagor. I'm going to run some Dryads to finish off these Peasant Bowmen. These Deepwood Scouts are done for, and then the second Razorgor herd is now coming after my other Deepwood Scout. Shuriken fighting some Knights? Yeah. So now we have finally dealt with those Bretonnians, so now we're going to be coming over here trying to assist my ally, but it's a little too late. I'm going to cast the Flock of Doom on these enemies, but my ally doesn't have anything left except for this Crow that's slowly dying. And this White King, who's also almost dead. Crow is not going to survive for much longer against this Gorbel. We're going to try and get into the forest, nail it from the back, and try and charge in there. And at this point, we have 4 minutes of a slugfest, so let's just fast forward. Not much strategy happens here at this point. We're going to heal when we can. I think we maybe cast one more Flock of Doom on this enemy, as it is just a slugfest. 3 Treemen, including Durthu, some Dryads, and a Branch Wraith, doing what they can. Here comes those Razorgor herds that killed my Deepwood Scouts. King Lewin's going to land here in a moment, and we're going to actually kill him. So there you go, he lands, and then we're going to get a couple swings on him and kill him. And then we're going to try and kill Malagor to try and rout these armies. So there we go, King Lewin is dead, but Durthu unfortunately routes right here. You can see we get some routes from the Bretonnians. Try to kill Malagor, we managed to make him rout, but we don't get the final hit on him. Now we're trying to focus down on the Gorbel because that's a big threat. With the 2 Treemen that we have left, as Durthu gets chased off by Razorgor herds, he's not coming back. But unfortunately, there are just too many of them. And that is going to be a GG. So good game to Dirty, Forhab, and Deserventes. Wasn't really upset with the Dryads for the most part. Like, they killed some men-at-arms. They did a good job of doing that. The Treemen pulled their weight for the most part, and the Treekin, I don't know, they held. These guys, unfortunately, were too close to those Razorgor herds and were revealed a little too early. A little earlier than I thought, or I wanted, so they kind of died. For Dirty here, the Graveguard got some decent kills. The Blood Knights, they killed the Cygor. They got the Cygor. This thing got sniped. Heinrich Himmler got sniped. I don't think they summoned any zombies in that entire battle. Maybe they did, I just didn't notice. But honestly, like, this army did not perform super well. It was unfortunate that the Blood Knights got caught by Bestigors and Ungors and kind of got massacred. Because if we had those Blood Knights killing those Bretonnian Knights, oh man, that would have been glorious. Speaking about Bretonnia, the Knights actually didn't do too bad here. They got a lot of kills there. King Lewin, luckily we sniped him pretty early, so he didn't get to do too much. The Damsel Abyss managed to summon a Manticore, which did some damage to us, and she cast probably some Flock of Dooms, maybe, I think? I'm not entirely sure. And then for the Beastman player, the Bestigors did really well. Razorgor herds killed my archers. Minotaurs did really well. Cygor got 21 kills before it died, and the at least one of the Gore herds did pretty good. Gorbel did excellent, as it always does. So again, good game to everybody. Hope you enjoyed, and let's watch the cinematic view. Too bad he escaped here.
See the power of Victoria!
Like, in this battle I was watching, Crow gets knocked over like 8 or 10 times. I don't even know if Crow really attacks that much in this battle, because he just is so easily pushed over by anything. It's kind of upsetting. Like, he should be summoned on a horse or something so that shit doesn't happen, but he just gets knocked around so easily. They got like with that. Like the Gorbel just took a step, or a Minotaur. No, that was Gorbel. Like how badass would it be if Krell was summoned like on a skeletal sea, but with that axe too, so he attacked from horseback with a giant axe? That's pretty sweet.
Get those commoners shooting their filthy
Thanks for watching, everybody. I will see you all next time. Take care.